There are 158 wineries showing wine here today. Hopefully we're going to bring a lot of wine back to the United States for Dry Farm Wine members.
Today is all about meeting new growers and getting everybody's friendship logged so that we can then taste their wines. We're about to taste through all of these wines. A little advice on how to do that, right? The first thing is you want to make sure that when you're switching between growers, you take a drink of water and cleanse your palate, because you can get palate fatigue very easily, right? And each grower has their own style that you want to be able to discern. So after you're done with one grower, take some water, take a deep breath, and then move on to the next one. Take your time. So try to make sure you get all the wines in, but don't rush through the wines. The second piece of advice I can give you is take a lot of notes so that you remember the wines later. Anything that comes to mind, earth, tannin, red fruit, white fruit, nectarine, peach, lemon, lime, whatever you can think of. All right, now we're gonna go do that and hopefully taste probably between 100 to 150 wines in the next 6 hours. All right, let's go.
Todd and Sergio just knocked out with consistent great data for Italy, Spain, Slovenia, all of Eastern Europe. We're about to go to Germany where we'll get more great data, and it's gonna be good.
And I'm gonna do France and South Africa.
All right.
And we're about to taste our last wine of the entire event. So I've gathered about 40 samples here from wines that passed the taste test and hopefully are going to pass the lab test. We'll send these back to the US and run them all for sugar, alcohol, and sulfites. We're going to go talk to him about his Georgian wines. Hopefully some of them taste up to our standards in our profile, and then we'll take some labs. All right, let's go. This is the 2017.
Yes.
2017.
This 2017, yes.
Okay.
No, 2016.
2016.
Yes.
Gotta make sure the vintage is right. So I'm taking notes on my phone. We're gonna take notes on the nose first, and then the palate. The tannin are nice. They're a little too strong for my taste, but they're nice. They're good. Take care.
Thank you.
What you may have noticed is I didn't pull a sample of any of his wines. There are a few reasons for that. The main reason is the wine style wasn't exactly fitting the Dry Farm Wines criteria. It was a little too funky, it was a little too unrefined, and he's making wine naturally the way that nature is intending for him and his region, and I want to totally respect that. It just doesn't fit in our program and our aesthetic at this time, so I didn't pull a sample. But what we look for in wine and what we do at wine fairs, we look for three main components. Is the wine clean? It's the first question we ask. His wine was, and generally you can tell by the smell if a wine is clean and precise or not. The second thing is, are the tannins balanced with the fruit? So if a tannin comes to you and it's very unbalanced, then it's not a pleasure to drink because your mouth dries out without any flavor or fruit really there. So that's the second part, balance. The third part is overall body. Is the wine too heavy or too light, or is it really down the middle in texture? It gives you a good glimpse of what we look for when we go very quickly through a bunch of these wines, how exactly we precise our aesthetic and our palate.